Hello everyone, it's Navé here, and I have run into an issue with my arcade stick. It will not work. We're going to go into fightcade to show you how it works. What kind of sucks is that this is my favorite fight stick ever, and the fact that it's not working is kind of sad. Today we're going to figure out how we can fix it. So we can check right here. We're gonna go here, Lewis script. So this is going to show off a better example of what's going on with the controller. So I'm going to just go ahead and just choose my main, Alex. My arcade stick every once in a while. There you go. See? You can see that when I press right on the arcade stick, sometimes it will just turn off. What I'm worried about is oh, is it like a mechanical thing? Is it like a cable or something like that? So today we're going to break apart my, we're going to take this apart and try to figure out if it's a loose cable or something else. Mind you that I already took this thing apart. I forget why I took it apart. I think I was replacing like a cable or something in here. But yeah, we're gonna do that right now. Yeah, you can tell that this thing is worn out because my thighs are like hitting off to the side right here. You can see how much my thighs hit the sides of the arcade stick, which I think is like kind of funny. Yeah. So I have this screwdriver that I just happen to have on hand, which is cool. And whatever music is playing, I think it might be my music. If you are enjoying my music, you guys can go check it out in the description and down below. A little fun fact about me, I love repairing stuff. I love fixing things. I used to work with my dad as a mechanic for most of my childhood. But it's kind of nice to have this skills, so I can do things like this. Always have a area. I have it off screen right here. Always have an area where you are able to put your screws and stuff, so you're not losing. Here's the last screw. Gonna put this off to the side. Ooh, she's dusty. The girl is dusty. Okay, so here's my arcade stick. She is definitely an arcade stick. Look, there was something I was replacing. I think I replaced the buttons right here. So the logic behind the arcade stick. So when you push this arcade stick to the right, there's actually a lever at the bottom that is pushing to the left. So this part is what is being messed up. And we're going to take this apart and look at the wiring. For the time being, it doesn't look too bad. It looks fine. But I'm also wondering if it was a cable that isn't put in correctly. It honest to God could just be a misplaced cable or something. Okay, so I moved the cable around a little. It's just still not working. So we are going to grab a screwdriver and start messing around with the cables. Maybe we shouldn't do that. I like to fuck around and find out a lot. So we're going to, I guess the first thing I started unscrewing this, but I guess the first thing we could honestly just do is connect and disconnect this cable right here. You know what? Okay. Before we do anything, we're going to look up this arcade stick, and we're going to look up if it had a firmware update. Oh! Okay. We're updating the controller right now. Finally. I was able to find a... shout out to Lee's Coffee. I was able to find on the MayFlash website a new firmware update, and hopefully that's going to help it. Hopefully after this we are good and we can actually use the controller. If not, then we might have to figure out some wiring stuff. But I think that's the first thing that we gotta figure out is is updating the firmware. So to do that, what I did, I went onto the MayFlash website. I went to products first. It's a little ass backwards. I went to arcade stick, looked for mine, which is the MayFlash arcade stick 500 F500 version 2. Then I scrolled down to firmware update, and I just downloaded the latest one. My newest one was the one that I had was 1.14, but the 1.16 is the latest one. And we can close it all. Open up fightcade again. Shout out to all these players still playing Third Strike. Game, Lewis script, and training. And it's still not working. I mean, we got the firmware, I guess. Okay. We're going to have to set up... We're going to have to probably take this apart now. So let's just get straight into it, I guess. This sucks, because I really didn't want to have to do this, but I guess I have no choice. Which is so much fun, so awesome. I love taking things apart when I probably shouldn't be taking things apart. Because it is stressful, because I don't have the money to replace this. But it's probably better to just fix it than not to fix it. Another thing we're going to do before we look this up is go to Reddit. Arcade stick joystick not working Reddit. Before you place the microchip lever, check the cables and connections. I had an issue with the morning with the left input flicker like he described. The cause turned out to be insecure connection to not the microchip switch itself. Thought I'd throw this out. Okay. Because honestly, this thing kind of, honestly my arcade stick kind of falls a lot, so it'd be a good idea to. Okay, this is gonna be super annoying. So I'm going to put on some music for myself, and I'm going to speed up the process. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna have to take this apart. I have another arcade stick, my old arcade stick, that I've actually just been using to like replace some of the buttons and stuff right here. So I might just take that one and replace it here. But let's first take things apart first. So here is the switch for the left stick. Okay, there is something wrong with the inside of this. I think it's like the actual micro switch itself. Yeah, it has to be pushed all the way down. Okay, so I'm at like, so about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Around 60% is where I have to like, is the pressure I have to put down onto the switch for it to work. The fact of the matter is that the switch is just not working correctly, and I can replace it. I could and probably should just replace it, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my other arcade stick and see if they actually are compatible or not. So I will be right back. Hello? Okay, there we go. Hi, okay, I am back with my old arcade stick. Okay, so there are a couple things I think that could benefit us. I actually don't know, actually. Hold up. Ooh, this might not actually work? Question mark? Let me double check. No, this might actually work. Okay, so if we take a look at these switches, right? If we take a look at the switches on this arcade stick, we can see that all of the sizes, all of the shapes and sizes are the same. So if I go like this, that's gonna work. If I press right here, then that's gonna work. So what we can do, I'm gonna take the switches off of here, because this arcade still works, and you can actually see that I took some of the cablings for here. Fun fact: if you're going to take the buttons off of like one MayFlash, because all MayFlashes should MayFlash sticks should all work together. They should all be universal. So whatever cables used for these buttons should work on here, etc., etc. You have to take all 4 cables at a time because these are like sets. So what I'm going to be doing is replacing this switch. I'm going to double check the switch sizes, and then if they are the same shape and sizes, I'm gonna take one of the switches from here and replace it onto this one, and that should solve my problem. So let's get started. I'm going to do this connector right here. I'm gonna put this gate off to the side and then get started on taking this off. The entire process should not take too long. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was like a stripped cable or a stripped screw. That would have been really bad. And at that point, I don't know what I would have done. Let me double check. This is like an alright cable. This is like an alright screw. I'm really happy that I found this really small. That I had this really. It's just a coincidence that I had this small screwdriver on hand because it really helps me with this entire process greatly. Even take these off. Take this off. I mean. Okay, so I took these off, and I'm going to double check that these are the right size switches. The moment of truth. They are in fact the same size. Let's go. Kind of huge, actually. Like kind of huge. I'm not gonna make this a clusterfuck like I did with most of my projects. So we're going to just do this. We're going to take the easiest one, which is off to the side right here. Ah, my fingers hurt. Oh, man. Oh, I hate having short nails. Oh, dude. Oh, God, that's not good. Oh. Oh, I should be more gentle with this. Oh, I should be a lot more gentle with this. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, that's really not good. Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side. Put this right here. I might have to take the long one actually, this one at the end, because the longer the cable, the more room for error that I get to have when I'm putting on the left side. Because remember, if I'm pushing it right on the arcade stick, then the stick itself goes left, and hitting this switch, enabling the controller to go right. So if I have one of the longer ones, and it's actually this one right here, I have more room for error when I'm cabling stuff. So I actually shouldn't be moving it around too much. I should just be trying to focus on getting this out. Okay. And that's good. I'm gonna put this off to the side, along with this cable. I have a friend who knows how to solder, so I can ask them if they can help me resolder my arcade stick or that one key. But for the time being, I'm going to do this. Oh my god, what a stressful process. This arcade stick costs 150 bucks. The last one you just saw cost 20, I think like 50 bucks. Sorry. This arcade stick got 100 and something bucks. The last one cost 50 to 80 bucks. I don't know, somewhere around that. But it's now I think 50 bucks. So it's around that ballpark, right? And so I really want to make sure I can A, repair it, and B, make sure to reserve it. Honestly, I want to make this arcade stick last for like the rest of my life. 'Cause I don't really want to have different controllers, and if I can have a universal controller, that's pretty good. I don't mind buying adapters and stuff like that. It's just like, I'm just like, yeah, this arcade stick has worked well for me for the past like few years, so there's no reason to replace it just yet. And what I'm kind of worried about is actually the pins. Ooh. Okay, cool. Ow. And now, the moment of truth. And it should work. Okay. Training. Oh my god, it would be fucking awesome if this thing worked. Oh wait, do I have to? I'm gonna... Oh wait, I have to reconnect it. Reconnecting it would help a lot, I think, in this situation. I don't really know what the issue is. So I'm just gonna put on this thing right here. Sorry, not this one, right here. This one right here. Gonna put on the gate again. Oh, I think. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna try to do the inputs and stuff like that. Game inputs. I don't understand. What is the issue? So my arcade stick just won't work now? Okay, I want to... Oh, you know what? Sometimes this happens. Yeah, sometimes just like fightcade won't work, and sometimes fightcade won't work, and I just have to... Oh, it worked! It's so awesome. Okay, the plan, next to the plan is to play some games. Well, we can do a little bit of training first. So we're gonna do a couple cool, awesome combos. That's actually like really satisfying. I didn't think that was gonna work. Cool. Ooh, what that? Yeah, that's kind of cool. So it looks like things are looking pretty good. I'm gonna play a couple games and see where things go, and if we play a couple games and nothing seems wrong, then I'm gonna put it back together. We're gonna continue on with our day. First, I'm gonna secure the gate so that nothing bad happens to it. So, why did this happen? I think, well, okay, so a couple things. One, I've just had this arcade stick for like a couple years now. I don't know, since like 2020, I think, or something like that. Like, it's been at least like it's been at least 3 years. I've traveled with this arcade stick. I've been to San Diego, been to New York. I live in LA, so I've been going to locals and stuff like that. Honestly, anywhere that I go, I just bring my arcade stick just in case. It's very heavy. It is not very like travel friendly, but it is something that I keep on me at basically all times. And so that kind of explains a little bit of the wear and tear. I also tend to drop things pretty often, probably more often than I should. But it is something that, despite all of that, I still very much cherish this arcade stick, and I very much love it. And that's why, like, I wanted to fix it. You know, I didn't want to just buy like a new arcade stick and then get rid of this one. No, I like love my stuff and I want to take care of it. So I'm gonna recycle it as much as I can. And now we're gonna just play some games. I just fixed my arcade stick. Can someone help me test it out? Wow, that's really loud. That's really loud.
Howdy.
They thank you.
No problem.
My arcade stick broke.
That sucks. I play on keyboard, but I want to buy a stick.
I'm recording the process and uploading onto a mountain. Do you want to say anything to the chat?
I want to say happy belated Father's Day.
Yo, kind of a base individual. Nice. Oh, you're mad about that.
That was a bit too much, I think.
Oh. Oh. Nice. Oh.
No, that's perfect. It helps me test my defense. Shout out to all the dads BTW.
I mean Akuma, if you want me to play a Rush character.
Here, let me beat you real quick. It's
Oh my god. Oh! Oh. Nice. Not even mad about that. Not even mad about that. Nice jump in. That's a good jump in. Just in general. Boom, baby.
How did that not get me?
Because you were crouching.
Nice. Ooh, you. Ooh. No. Oh god. Oh, he's gonna go for the KKZ setup. I know it. I know he's gonna go for the KKZ setup. So like, it's gonna happen eventually. So he might might try to go for it. Nice. Okay.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you sleep? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to
Ooh, baby.
the soles of your feet?
WTF, what's that?
Whoa, what the fuck? I didn't even know, Alex. I know I had this color.
That you belong to. So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad to teach these hate, you should ask who yourself who taught you to hate being what God made you.
Oh. Is it really so yeah? I really Oh! 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 Rip. Rip my super. Wow. Nice. I'm gonna jump. Oh! Nice. Can I do this? There we go. That's so much better. Oh, Oh! Damn.
Damn.
Dream.
Rip the dream.
Damn, sir. Oh, baby. I forgot that I have that move. I should be using chop more, honestly. Should be jumping in like that. Oh, maybe. Oh, it'd be Super 3! It'd be Super, of course it's Super 3! Why would it be Super 3? Why would it be Super 3? Damn.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
I was waiting for a wake up super.
You know I had to. You know I had to. baby, you can't be hitting that shit. You can't be doing that shit. Oh my lord. GG's friend. My arcade stick works now, dude. That's like so awesome. We got a fucking phenomenal set in. That was awesome. That was amazing. I felt like elevated. Shout out to Juan. Shout out to Juan for helping me test out the arcade stick and helping me get some great games and get some Denshin gameplay in. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed to me and who's still watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you later. See ya.